What a beautiful day it is at the Harare Sports Club. Well, all to play for. The series deadlocked at 1-1.
A must-win game for both teams today.
Play, gentlemen.
So here we go. First delivery of the series decider. On the length straight away. Panyangara won't lift by Martin Gaptil.
Top edge, little bit of width from Madziva, and Tom Latham looking for the big cut shot. It's the top edge over the slips, and that's going to go down to the third man boundary for 4. Nicely punched away. Little bit of width from Tinashe Panyangara, and Martin Gaptil on the back foot, on his toes, and punches that beautifully through the offside field for 4. Turned away. It's going to be 4 runs down the leg side.
Well, that's whisked away on the onside, and it will go fine, and it will go for 4. Well, maybe just too straight. And Richard Ellingworth just signalling the 4. Oh, airborne it goes. Lofted drive over the top of Midoff. Excuse me. 1 bounce over the fence it goes. 38 without loss. Driven, and that will go all the way. 2-4.
Catch!
Can he use his feet and gone? That's the end of Latham.
So this is the previous. That's nicely done by Graham Creamer. He's a good sharp fielder as well. And John Nyumbu gets the much needed breakthrough. But now, or does he? Let's just have a look at this front foot. No, it looks good. It's all good. So John Nyumbu has done what he's had to do. He's got the breakthrough. Tom Latham has got to go. He's gone for 16. And New Zealand now 44 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Too short. And there's plenty of room out there at square leg. Nobody in that area. Trying to hit that back of a length again. Chambo Chibaba this time.
Big shot
Johnny, wake up, buddy.
by Martin Gaptil. First ball by John Nyumbu. The opener, he's seen an opportunity to climb all over him.
Oh, lovely shot. Beautiful shot. Overpitched on this occasion from Chambo Chibaba. Margin of error so slim when bowling to batsmen of the class of Kane Williamson. Gee, that's a good shot. It really, really is. If you're in any doubt about the class of this man, you just need to take a look at this again. That's up in the air and in the gap. Beautifully placed again from Kane Williamson. Just a little shimmy down the wicket and a flick of the wrists.
Came in and had a proper look. Now use the feet. Very well played. Has he got the gap? Yes, he has.
How good is that again? Just another shimmy down the wicket to the pitch of the ball and a flick of the wrist again.
Because of the class of player that you're playing against, and a shot like that to any world-class player with the delivery that Graham Creamer bowled is going to be put away.
Got him! Excellent piece of bowling. We talked about the first slip being in place to take that wicket, and Hamilton Masakadza makes no mistake, just having to lean towards his right-hand side. Nice flight, bit of turn as well, healthy outside edge, and low into his right. Hamilton Masakadza makes no mistake. The breakthrough, they desperately needed that, the Zimbabweans. And Martin Gaptil, who was set on 42, has to go. New Zealand now 100 for 2.
Clips it away. Williamson, some work to do for long on. Can't get there. So a boundary to finish the over. New Zealand 126 for 2.
Bowled him. Graham Creamer. He's tossed it up, a little bit of turn. We've spoken about how dry this wicket is, taking a little bit of spin, and he's managed to get that through the gates.
Another important breakthrough. Colin Munro playing all around that, nowhere near the pitch of that delivery, and is gifted Graham Creamer with his second of the match. So he has to go a long walk back to the change room. He goes for 9. New Zealand 128 for 3.
Four runs short from Graham Creamer, swept away. Swept away, slightly offline by Graham Creamer. That'll be Grant Elliott's first boundary. Swept away, he'll get 4. 29 overs gone. 142 for 3 now, New Zealand.
Thank you, Pro. Sweep shot by Kane Williamson, and that runs into the boundary. He's continued to score quite freely.
That is superb. Over the top of mid-off.
Big shot. Will this go all the way? Yes, it will. On top of the roof here at the Centurion, Harare Sports Club. Wonderful shot by Grant Elliott. Plays the sweep shot, gets outside off stump. This outfield has just picked up some serious speed, and that runs away into the boundary for 4.
And that's not good. That's not good enough from Tanashi Panyangora. Cannot afford to give away freebies like that. They all come back to bite you in the end.
That was shocking. It's up in the air, could be gone. Yes, that's the wicket Zimbabwe wanted. And, well, you can see we're almost into the last 10 overs. And Elliott probably thought it's time now to get on with things, and Creamer gets his 3rd wicket.
It's a crisp sweep shot. The previous delivery on this occasion, a bit of a bounce, proving his undoing. And the captain, Elton Chigumbura, makes no mistake. 3 now for Graham Creamer, and they lose a wicket at a critical stage. Grant Elliott gone for 36. New Zealand now 198 for 4.
He's gone airborne, yeah, and out! Yes! Wicket for Zimbabwe! And that is huge!
Down the wicket came Williamson, a short-arm jab, trying to hit it straight. Irvin makes no mistake. There he goes. Goes inside, outside, back inside. Terrific stuff. You won't see any better than this. There he goes. And I think he's fine. Lobs it up just inside and then makes the catch. Great stuff from Craig Irvin. There's the big smile. He knows he's executed perfectly.
Well, he must be a good dancer because he is so nimble off his feet, and he really looked like a ballerina the way he got hold of that. It was fantastic stuff. Williamson gone. Huge wicket. New Zealand now in a spot of bother.
Illingworth confirms Williamson gone for 90. New Zealand now 202 for 5.
That's beautifully struck through the offside. Overpitched width from John Nyumbu, and the New Zealand batter helps himself to 4. 45 overs gone, 219 for 5. New Zealand. Short and out. Beautifully taken by Neville Madziwa on the deep mid-wicket boundary, and it's just what the doctor ordered. Luke Ronchi, we know he can hit a long ball, and the Zimbabweans will be ecstatic.
He's hit it straight to the man. He could have hit it either side of him, but he's managed to pick him out in the deep, and a good catch by Neville Madziwa. Much needed wicket, because yes, he can get on with it, and you can see how disappointed he is. It's the end of his innings. He's gone for 7. The score is 2-2-3 for 6.
Crack. Straight back past the bowler. And that'll be 4. Very, very well played. Tinashe Panyangara slightly over-pitched. And this time, he's gone big over cow corner. Tinashe Panyangara, length delivery. And Jimmy Neesham helps himself to 6 over mid-wicket. It's 47 overs gone. 241 for 6 now in New Zealand. And that's the commentator's curse. Just as I've spoken about Sean Williams not giving the ball any air, not allowing the batters to get under the delivery. He does exactly that, and he's lifted over mid-wicket. Very well played, 6 runs.
Outside edge. What has been a good over has ended very well for New Zealand with the boundary for Jimmy Neesham. Yeah, I think Zimbabwe would be happy with 273, and maybe New Zealand feel they're 27 runs short, with Kane Williamson being dismissed fantastically well by Craig Irvin. Good catch on the boundary. Alton Chikumbura, he'll be happy with these troops. Maybe felt that they could have slightly bowled a little bit better. They went for 72 in that last 10. A lot better than it has been. And that's how New Zealand went about their work. A fantastic innings again by Kane Williamson, the captain. He is out on 90 again. The 6th time he's done that in the last 8 to 9 months. Ably supported by Guptill and Elliott.
So here we go. Starts off with a wide immediately, and with me co-commentator Dean du Plessis. Good afternoon to you, sir. There he goes. Huge. Has it gone all the way? Yes, high and handsome. Wonderful strike. It's in the arc and it's out the park. Driven away handsomely, and that will go all the way. Well, it was full this time, and it's gone all the way. 19 without loss.
Back of a length. Spoke about it, you need to counteract it. Hamilton Masakadza, a tall individual, playing that on the top of the bounce.
Driven down the ground. That's a glorious stroke. That'll race away to the boundary. 4 more.
Wonderful shot by Hamilton Masakadza.
Inside edge. That'll run away. 4 more.
Big shot. Huge shot. That's out of here. That's on top of the South Media stand.
Starts with the short one. Pulled away with disdain. Masakadza going strong. He picks up 4 more.
He's found the gap this time. Fielder's not going to haul this in, and it will be 4. Well, he's dropped it a little bit short. Stanchi Baba got onto it. Be a couple of runs here. It will have the beating of the fielder. Oh, yes, it's 4. Well, he tried valiantly there on the boundary. I think it's Latham. So 77 now without loss. They've got less runs to go for this time. Where's that gone? Heaved away, 4 more. Productive. This is. New Zealand's got pressure.
Kane Williamson mentioned that himself. Beautifully played. Given a little bit of air outside off stump. Chamunoro Achibaba lifts that gracefully over the covers for 4. And he's bowled him. Beautifully bowled. It's looked like it's angled back into Chamuchi Baba, hitting the seam and leaving him, and that hits the top of the off stump. Chamunoro Achibaba departs. It's been a bit of a struggle for him this afternoon. And he begins a long walk back to the change room. 32 he got from 65 deliveries. Zimbabwe 97 for 1.
Oh, beautifully driven. Well, that is stylishly done. It's gone for 4. What a glorious stroke, my word. Whoa, 100 up now for Zimbabwe.
It's up in the air and gone. It's got to break through. You have to say it was a long hop. It was there to be put away, and Hamilton Masakadza has perished, holding out in the deep, straight to the fielder. Didn't really have to move.
And it's the New Zealand captain who's picked up the wicket. He came in and he bowled an indifferent over, and this time specifically to get the breakthrough. They just talked up the 2 Zimbabwe batsmen. But Hamilton Masakadza, who was the man in, has to go for 57, 105 for 2.
No say.
Ah, lovely shot. It's parried. Doesn't have enough on it still to get to the boundary. I think just. Got him. Soft, really soft dismissal. Bit of flight, and Elton Chigumbura has hit it straight to extra cover. Martin Guptill's not going to drop those.
This is what the wicket of Hamilton Masakadza has brought about. 2 new men trying to find the pace of the wicket. One just turning and gripping a little bit and hit straight to Martin Guptill. End of the captain's innings. He's gone for 3, 114 for 3. Sweep shot. Mr. Campbell called it. He said you'll see a lot of this from these 2. They nurdle the ball. They play a lot of sweep shots to the spinners. And he picks up a boundary, Craig Irvin.
Catch!
Down the ground. Has he got enough of it? You betcha. Mid-off was out. He saw that he was pretty wide, and he's lofted it straight over the bowler's head for 6. Terrific blow from Sean Williams. It's again in the gap, too short from Nathan McCullum, and he's not going to be able to make the save. McClenaghan in the deep. Big over from the Zimbabwean perspective. 15 from it. 131 for 3. That's up in the air and all the way. He played a fair few of those the other day, did Sean Irvin. Too short from the captain, Kane Williamson, and he's deposited it in the stands. Smashed. Got all of that. Too short from Ben Wheeler. And on this particular surface, it's going to sit up and ask to be hit. And he made no mistake, did Sean Williams.
Oh, here could be trouble. Oh, my word. I think it could be gone here. This will be catastrophic.
Some good athleticism shown by Ben Wheeler there. Quick on the turn and realizing Irvine not in his crease. A direct hit. Got him.
That one's gone over the top. Has he got it all the way? No! Gone!
No problems with the catch. So he has to go, Sikandar Raza, but he goes for 5. Zimbabwe 172 for 5.
Ronnie's. Catch!
Gone! Good catch from McCullum. Well, and a fancy. The end is nigh.
Wide enough, and in the end he spoons it back to the bowler. And how about that one-handed grab as well? What a catch. 6 down the Zimbabweans. Chakava has to go for 3.
Use of the feet, straight down the ground. He'll pick up 4. Sean Williams has used his feet and made it into a full toss. An executed run out by Ben Wheeler. They're going to make things difficult for Zimbabwe. They've just lost their 7th. Full toss, hit straight back to Ben Wheeler.
Graham.
And that brings the end of Graham Creamer's innings for 14.
And how about that for a shot? Sean Williams, straight as you like. 4 more to the total.
It's gone big over the top edge. It's going to run down to the 3rd man boundary, and that's 4 runs to Sean Williams.
Last ball of the over.
He's picked it up. It's gone straight up into the air and taken. That's the end of Sean Williams.
He is looking to go for the big one. Just unable to get the necessary elevation. And Martin Guptill, safe his house, is under that one. High fives all around. Sean Williams has to go for a well played 63.
Short, pulled away by Tinashe Panyangara, and it's gone for 6. Short, he's pulled that from outside off stump, and he continues his good form.
Bowled him, full and straight. That's where you bowl to tail enders.
Quite right, pro. Full, straight. He's gone for 7. Advances down the wicket, down on one knee, and that's it. Neville Madziva needing to up the ante, and that's a very well taken catch down at the fine leg boundary, and that man, Mitchell McClenaghan, gets yet another scalp this afternoon.
Yeah, clinical performance from the New Zealanders. That's what champion sides do. Backs against the wall after the first game. And they came back strongly in a pressure situation as well today. Neville Madziva, the last man to fall, finding fine leg. So that's it, that's the series. New Zealand win it 2-1.
So that's the match summary, the 3rd and final Royal Stag Cricket Gear Cup match here at O'Reilly Sports Club. Kane Williamson, fantastic again for New Zealand at the top of the order. 90 he got, led from the front. Martin Guptill, 42. Jimmy Neesham, 37 not out. Graham Creamer, 3 for 44 for Zimbabwe. Sean Williams, 63. Hamilton Masakadza, 57. And Mitchell McClenaghan, fantastic again for New Zealand, 3 for 36.